Hello guys, this is Vicious Media. Hope you all are doing well this Sunday. We would like you to kindly subscribe if you haven't subscribed and also turn on the notification bell just so you're notified when we upload any video. And if you feel like you can also give this video a thumbs up, thank you. On the news, beg Wike if you want to win 2023 election. Jonah Jang sends warning to Atiku. Former Plateau State Governor Jonah Jang has urged the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, to reconcile with Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike ahead of the 2023 polls. Jang made the call on Saturday, warning that failure to have Wike and his team pacified might negatively affect Atiku's chances at the 2023 presidential election. The former governor cautioned that ignoring Wike and his team might be a wrong political move, but having them on his side will guarantee victory for Atiku and the PDP in the 2023 election. Nigerian News reports Jang made the submission in Rivers State during the flagging off of the construction of Omagua internal roads in the state. He said, I want to call on our presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, to close ranks with all members, particularly members of your Wike group, of which I am proudly one. Doing this will guarantee victory in 2023 general elections. These men and women, as I have said, worked hard to build this party, and it cannot just be wished away overnight. We need to come together, settle our differences by recognizing that you need each and every one of us for you to win the general election. Jang went ahead to commend the developmental efforts of Wike in Rivers State despite the worsening economic situation in the country and globally. He said, at this point in our nationhood, Nigeria is done with inflation that rates over 80%, foreign reserves are dwindling by the day, and external debts are at high time. We have no infrastructure to show for it, no commensurate economic growth. But here we are on the 20th day of August 2022 in the People's Democratic Party administration in Rivers State, celebrating good governance in the twilight of this Wike administration. If we can recall, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has stressed that any serious-minded politician who wants to win electoral votes from his state must mobilize to secure their votes. The camp of the Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike have given new conditions for peace to reign in the People's Democratic Party (PDP). The main opposition party has been battling with issues between its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar and Wike. There have been steps to reconcile Atiku and Governor Wike ahead of the 2023 presidential election. A source in the camp of Wike who spoke with Vanguard on the crisis in the party said, what they require is significant guarantees that will restore their confidence in the process of reconciliation. The source said, we are not averse to a quick resolution of all the issues, but we require significant guarantees to restore our confidence in the process. A top-ranking member of the party who spoke on condition of nominating on the crisis said, Governor Wike does not have anything to lose if the issue is not resolved. He further stated that Atiku's camp pissed Wike's camp off with their conduct and statements. The source said, truth be told, Wike is not contesting for any office at the moment. He has nothing to lose. The Atiku camp has angered the Wike camp with their conduct and utterances of some of his members. Atiku's people, who went behind to broke meetings between Atiku and some of Wike's people in a bid to isolate him. I am aware that some strategists are working hard to isolate Wike to deal directly with those in his camp who have something at stake. Several of the governors will be seeking a second term in office come 2023. Some will be heading for the Senate, and hence those in this category will see a reason to abandon a course of action which could jeopardize their chances. As it is, the crisis is threatening PDP's chances of making a comeback at the federal level after 8 years in opposition. Despite denials and mixed signals from some of its leading figures, the main opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, is apparently in crisis. The party has not known peace since it was swept out of power by the All Progressive Congress, APC. How did the party get to this sorry state? The party's current crisis, which is a fallout of the outcome of the June 30th, 2022 presidential primary, is a culmination of a series of events which followed the loss of power in 2015. Following the loss, several party leaders, some of whom connived with the then opposition APC to end PDP's 16 years of dominance, ditched the umbrella to seek their political fortune elsewhere. One man, Governor Yenson Wike of Rivers State, stood out among the few party leaders who remained to salvage what was left of the PDP. Working along with others, Wike's intervention in party affairs was not without controversy. In pursuit of an agenda for total dominance, the Rivers governor, along with his ally, former Ekiti State Governor Ayo Fayose, pushed for a leadership change and foisted former Borno State Governor Ali Madu Sharif as national chairman. Sharif's tenure inflicted on the PDP a leadership tussle never before seen in the party's close in 2 decades of existence. It was brought to his knees such that it took the intervention of the Supreme Court to restore normalcy with the interim leadership of Senator Ahmed McCarthy. Not done, Wike engineered the emergence of Uche Secondos as national chairman, but they soon parted ways when Wike wanted Governor Aminu Tambowa of Sokoto State as the party's candidate for the 2019 presidential election. The battle was so fierce that Wike threatened their consequences if the PDP shifted the primary from Port Harcourt, as earlier agreed. He had his wish, but his candidate lost to former VP Atiku Abubakar. At the height of the dispute, the Rivers governor owned up to having a hand in the travails of his own-time political ally, Secondos. In response to a question on whether he had a hand in the move to hoist Secondos, Wike answered in the affirmative. A series of litigations followed and Secondos was edged out. Enter Senator Ayosha Hayo party stakeholders came together and arrived at a consensus to elect the former Senate president as replacement for Secondos. It became the responsibility of the Ayo-led National Working Committee to prepare the ground for congresses at various levels as well as the primary to elect the party's presidential candidate for the 2023 elections. This time, Wike indicated interest in running for the PDP ticket. When the primary was eventually held at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, on Saturday, May 28, Atiku emerged victorious after polling 371 votes to beat Wike, who came second with 237 votes. Dr. Bukola Saraki, a former Senate president, got 70 votes, Governor Bola Ahmed of Bauchi State, 20 votes. The Akwa Ibom State counterpart, Udom Emmanuel, 38 votes. Mr. Pius Ayim, a former Senate President and Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, 14 votes. And Mazi Sam, Boardroom, Titan, 1 vote. A last-minute decision by Tambuwa to throw his weight behind Atiku during the primary dealt a mortal blow on Wike's chances. While the Rivers governor was still licking his wound, another shocker awaited him. His supporters had expected that he would be picked as presidential running mate, but this was also not to be. Atiku, who perhaps learned a lesson from 2019 experience, consulted critical organs of the party, including the PDP Governors Forum, Board of Trustees, and National Working Committee, with each expressing different views. He subsequently set up a committee to recommend a list of candidates from which he was to pick one. Three persons, Wike Governor Ifeanyi Kowa, Data, and Udom Emmanuel, were recommended. Atiku settled for Hokowa, but this obviously did not go down well with Wike and those sympathetic to his cause.